And we are back live again. Thanks, folks, for tuning in once again. I really appreciate you guys. Make sure you hit the notification bell and smash the like button and smash that subscribe button as well. We love when you do stuff like that. Really appreciate it. However, folks, now look, like I say, look, this one is hard right here. This one is hard to watch, okay? This one is hard to watch. You know, a father shoots and fatally shoots his son. Not a stranger, not an enemy, but his own blood. Okay. Now this happened in Buckhead. This happened in Buckhead. It says at Buckhead, Atlanta. Durante Tolliver, 54. 54 fatally shot his 32-year-old son, Durante Schofield. So not only is a family destroyed, a community is destroyed and confused. Everyone's asking, how does a father pull the trigger on his own son? All right. So to give you a little, the setup from the family, the police say, and I'm gonna show you a clip or two. The police says that it started after Schofield crashed his SUV into a building, right? Into a building. Called his girlfriend for help. And she then called the father, thinking that he'll calm things down. Instead, the situation got increased. Outrage, spiral, right? At first, the father and son appeared calm, and but pride and anger start setting in. When those two come together, it's just like a volcano. You can't stop that eruption. They don't need much time to figure out what's going on when those two collide. So let's roll through the video, okay? Second. Shocking news, folks.
By his father is struggling to understand how a family dispute turned deadly. Today, we got the mugshot of the man accused of killing his own son. Channel 2's Michael Seiden spoke with her. He's live in Buckhead after speaking to that victim's sister.
And Dee Clyburn told me that she agreed to speak with me because she doesn't want this tragedy to define her brother's life. Again, she is so shaken by what happened. We also want to tell you we've learned exclusively tonight that the victim's girlfriend, a Fulton County marshal, has actually been placed on paid administrative leave pending the outcome of an APD investigation.
I wouldn't have ever imagined, not in 100 years, would I have thought that this was the phone call I was getting.
Dee Clyburn says she still can't process what she's been told, that her older brother, 32-year-old Durante Schofield, was shot and killed by their own father. On Friday, Clyburn spoke with us by phone, fighting back tears as she described the shock and heartbreak.
That's my big brother, and I will never be able to call him again.
Clyburn says Schofield was the proud father of 2 young children, an entrepreneur who worked as an independent contractor in Metro Atlanta, and a family man who loved being a dad, a brother, and a creative spirit.
He cared genuinely and deeply about people. He was a passionate person.
Earlier in the day, a judge denied bond for their father, 54-year-old Durante Tolliver. Investigators say he drove to the 55 Far Apartments in Buckhead after learning his son had been involved in a car crash. According to an affidavit, he and his son began fighting inside the apartment, but when officers arrived, they say both men appeared calm and walked out together. Once they got to the parking lot, the argument started again. Investigators say the father told police he believed his son reached towards his waistband as if he had a gun, so he fired at least 12 shots. Police say they searched Schofield.
He said he fired at least 12 shots. So this is deeper than what it is. The father and son seem like they had some animosity or some turmoil long time ago. And as a result, of resentment, this is what happens. Anyone with anger is possessed. Okay, and that's exactly what this was. This wasn't about a car crash. This was spiritual. Two men, father and son, both angry, both emotional, and both without peace. So when you grow up and you don't realize how powerful forgiveness is in the heart, even love can turn deadly. You know, the father said that the father thought that his son was reaching, but the truth is both of them were reaching, both without peace. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, there you go, man. When there's no forgiveness, when there's no forgiveness in the heart, this is what happens. So no, they weren't looking. They weren't reaching for a gun. They was reaching for control. That's it. The ego. Who can control who, right? The lesson is damaging more for the kids than ever. What's going on?
Body, but he did not have a gun.
Just remember him as being a lover and a giver, a helper.
And Dee told me that although her brother was a convicted felon,
What a
he
mess.
had really gotten his life together. He was making positive changes and really having a positive influence on his friends and family. Now, the family obviously is going to need some help with the funeral arrangements. They've launched a GoFundMe page. We've got all the details posted on our webpage right now, WSBTV.com. For now, we're live in Buckhead. Michael Seiden, Channel 2 Action News.
Well, folks, see what I mean? You see what I mean? So the father didn't overcome his anger, and it cost his son's life. The son didn't respect his father, and it's cool. It cost him everything, right? Yeah, you think it's cool, but it cost him everything. Now look at the situation. It's out of control. What's the lesson in this, huh? What's the lesson? So what? What can you learn from this? You can have money, cars, education, success. But if you don't overcome that anger inside, it will destroy you and the people you come close to and that you love the most. It is time to return to the truth, which is to the Father, not the earthly one, but the spiritual one as well. Both. You can't love one without the other. You know? Remember, folks, I ain't gonna keep you long. I'm JP, back at it again. This is the truth. Not emotional, just real. So subscribe, share, and let me know what's really at fault here, okay? Just tune in and go ahead and remind the back. Tragedy has striked again. The father didn't overcome. But you viewing this video, you have a chance to overcome it. The anger that you have, which we all have, just gotta watch it like a movie. Just watch it like a movie, you know, just hang on in there. Hang on in there, you know? So comment below. And thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I'm not going to keep you long at all. But hey, tragedy. It's all over the world. You got to control it. You can. You're watching videos like this, you learn from. And you know what not to do. Because you can end up in a situation as well if you let anger take control. All right. So thanks again for tuning in. JP TV. Thank you, folks. We'll holler at you later.